Yo, what's up, everybody? KMZX18 Sports. We're back with another video. And yes, guys, this will be my prediction of the NBA Finals. But before we get to that, we gotta talk about the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, man. So let's start with the Western Conference Finals because in my prediction, I predicted that the Thunder will eliminate the Timberwolves in 7. Yep, I thought that this would be a lot closer series. It wasn't. It was painfully obvious that the Timberwolves have no answers for the Thunder's defense. Like the Thunder, the Thunder, they basically just double team Anthony Edwards and they focus on him and they basically told everybody else, hey, y'all gotta beat us. Anthony Edwards not gonna beat us. And sure enough, nobody did. Julius Randle struggled except for like a few games. Um Jane Daniels just, like he did his thing, but it was just not enough. Like the Timberwolves just didn't have the firepower to keep up with the Thunder, and also they were they had no answers for the Thunder's defense. Man, the Thunder, man, it's just so crazy because their biggest weakness last season was like their backcourt. Like, don't get me wrong, Chet Holmgren is a great defender. He is actually a very good defender, but if he's facing up against somebody who has like who's more stronger than he is, he tends to struggle. Look what happened with the Maverick series last year. But but with the acquisition of Hardenstein, that helped balances. Now you can put Chet Holmgren as a power forward and put Hardenstein as a center, and you can still outmuscle them, but you can't bully them like you did last season. And also, man, their wing depth is fucking insane, man. Like trading away Josh Giddey for Alex Caruso for basically like it's a win. It was actually a win-win trade for the Bulls, but Alex Caruso was so perfect for them. Like I already mentioned, Hardenstein, and also J Dub took a massive leap. Shea won the MVP. Is this team, man? Sam Presti deserves a freaking lifetime contract for the Thunder, man, because that shit isn't great. That shit is crazy. And thing is, they still have moves. They still have moves for oh man, just we're actually looking. This could be a potential dynasty for the Thunder, which is crazy. It's crazy to think about because 2 years ago they were a lottery team, but now it just proves like, hey man, great moves, great drafting, it leads you to great results. You gotta give credit where credit is due. But yeah, I was right about the Thunder being the Timberwolves. I was just so fucking wrong about this being a 7 game series. I think I was so like distracted by the Timberwolves, like being up the Lakers and who else did they beat up? Some other team in the West by 5 games. Yeah, it was the Warriors. So yeah, man. But oh well, man. For the Timberwolves, I think they just need to give Anthony Edwards more firepower and also more depth as well. I think they'll be right back in it, man. Back to back conference finals appearance, can't sneeze at that, especially for like a franchise that rarely ever be in the playoffs. So kudos for them. As for the as for the Thunder, what can I say, man? They are the best team in the NBA right now. They proved that. They proved throughout even these playoffs. The only team they really struggled was the Nuggets, and that's just because they were going up against prime Jokic. Can't really go wrong against. That's always gonna be a tough matchup for anybody. But yeah, man, it's just they're in the NBA Finals, and congrats to the Thunder. Now we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Knicks versus the Pacers. Now this one I got right. I was so happy. But because first of all, I ain't no Knicks fan. I'm a Heat fan. Every time I see the Knicks be happy, it's just like nah. It's vice versa too, by the way. But yeah, man. The Knicks lost to the Pacers in 6 games. I even predicted that it would be in six, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, man. The Knicks, like they fought. but they just couldn't string together like long enough for them to win. Like for example, like game one that should have been a Knicks W, but they they choked. um, but also, and also this has just been confirmed that Thibodeau got fired, which I don't know, man. He what else can he do? Like he helped guide y'all to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time in like what 2 decades that he gets fired. He's gonna have another coaching job, I know it. But yeah, man, just a complete turnaround for the Pacers. I mean, I know last season they made to the Eastern Conference Finals. However, you can just I don't want to call that a fluky run, but they did face teams that they were injured until they ran to the Boston Celtics. And there's no shame losing to the Boston Celtics. They won the championship last season, but yeah, man, I don't want to call them frauds, but there were some pessimists about that team, and actually, and especially going into this season, bro. Like, bro, like Tyrese Halliburton looked like unplayable, man. He was playing some trash ass basketball in the first like month, but but he turned it around. He told this to everybody else, and he said, "Nah, man, I ain't overrated. We're in the NBA Finals." And you know what, man? To anybody else who doubted this man, you gotta put your hand up and you gotta apologize because nobody, and I repeat, nobody thought the Pacers were going to be in the finals. I didn't. So I thought the Cavs were going to do it. and this team beat the Cavs in five. Oh man, but yeah, just again, like congrats to the Pacers, man. And that's for the Knicks. Maybe you shouldn't have traded I think it was Hardenstein, but or maybe could have kept Julius Randle. I don't know. And also, I truly believe that I think the Timberwolves series will be a little bit closer had they had Cat. Yeah, at least now they'll be like an extra body with Rudy Gobert against the Thunder's backcourt. I think it would be a lot closer matchup, but because of that, I think it was I think that's the reason why it wasn't as close as it was for the Timberwolves. But as for the Knicks, yeah, I guess he had no choice but to run it back, but with a different coach. And if I were them, I probably would have hired Mike Malone. I mean, he's a proven winner. He won with the Nuggets. I don't know what the hell happened this season, but I feel like he's a type of no-nonsense type of coach that Knicks need at the moment. But that's just me. But yeah, man. But now that's it for the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. It's time for the NBA Finals and my prediction. And it's kind of obvious what I'm going to go for. And look, if the Pacers shock me, I will first to admit it. But I gotta go with the Thunder, man. I think they are a much more deeper team. They're a much more they're a much better team. Both well, I'll say that I probably give the Pacers offense a bit better than the Thunder's offense, but defensively it's although the Pacers are good defensively, I gotta give that to the Thunder. And yeah, man, and even though I can say like Tyrese Halliburton needs to like he although he has stepped up a lot in these playoffs, he really needs to step up a lot, especially and everybody else around him. But yeah, man, just it's gonna be tough for the Pacers. But you know what? If they shock me, they shock me. And I even said I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. But I gotta go with the Thunder, man. I'll say Thunder in six. I'll give Pacers 2 games. Hey, hell, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if they win game one, but then the Thunder just recoup and then beat them like the next 5 games. But yeah, man. But that's it for me on this one. Just like Thunder and six. All right, guys, that's it for me. Like and subscribe, will help a brother out. And what do you think is gonna win the NBA Finals, man? I said Thunder and six. Maybe so. Pacers will win in six. Who knows? All right, guys. That's it for me, man. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.